Hummingbirds are coming back around. Oh, this is Linda from North Central Texas back at you. I'm getting ready to harvest some of my okra before it gets so big I have to let it all go to seed. So I thought I'd bring you out here with me. That is, if I can hold the camera and harvest it at the same time. A lot of times I just break it off. I know you hear chickens in the background. I don't have any chickens. I wish I did, but those are my neighbor's chickens. I love hearing them. Like I said, I gotta check these plants good because you never know. There's always okra hiding somewhere. And a lot of times you can do just like I'm doing, just break them off. Sometimes if they're too tough, you gotta bring something to cut them with. You don't want to leave them on there till they get too big because, like I said, you'll have to leave them until they go to seed and they dry out. Like that one in there. I'm going to get that one before it gets too tough. I don't know if there's any more down in there. There's a pretty flower. I think okra plants have a beautiful flower on them. Isn't that pretty? So, I mean, even if they didn't have okra, I'd probably plant them just to get flowers off of them because I think they're so pretty. Yeah, and I forgot about that. I gotta get me a net put under that because I don't want it to get so heavy it breaks the vine. See what a difference one day makes? Look at that pepper. You could barely see them yesterday. And it looks like I've got some kind of worm eating on my tomatillo bushes. But I think I had gotten that worm off the other day. I don't think I saw but one. You know it's wet in Texas when you see mushrooms. And I know I'm not going to get a big harvest. But like I said, I'm not going to leave them till they get so big that I can't do anything with them. I think I'll have plenty of them by cold weather that I can leave to go to seed. There. It's not too many, but it's a serving for one person, I guess. And you know, this is just the beginning of it. It keeps warming up and we keep it cools off and stays cool. It's not going to be 110 degree temperature. We'll get a lot more okra. Oh, and one thing I forgot to show you when I was doing my garden tour the other day was my dish pans. Remember planting, I had red kale in that one, I think, and some lettuce. The lettuce hasn't come up yet. But I got Swiss chard in that one. I've got zucchini right there coming up. I got radishes right there. And that's the yellow squash. And you know, it's just been maybe, what, a week? And then I've got that salad blend, stir fry mix in this one. So, Yeah, I forgot all about the dish pans when I was doing my garden tour, so I figured I'd add that in today. But look at that. That watermelon vine is going crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do with it anymore. Hook it up over there. I don't want it to blow around and get broke off. I guess it wasn't such a good idea to plant my bush beans right in the center, but since I had that box there, I wanted to make good use of it. So we'll see. Like I said, I'll get in there somehow to harvest it all. Oh my goodness, I think I see a tomatillo. I missed those on the garden tour too. Where'd it go? I just saw 2 of them. Oh, there it is. I don't know if I'm showing it. I can't see it too good from this side. Let me get back around here. Well, here it is. I lost them. They hide in the leaves. See right there? That's a tomatillo. It's just started. And there was another one over there and I've lost it. But yep, I'm gonna have some tomatillos. Look at that. So I'll know next year that I'll be planting some more tomatillos. Definitely. Yeah, there's one way up in there. I can find it. Right up in there. And then that other one over here. So, that tells me that I can grow tomatillos here in a pot. And that's the pot that I put that double pot in my other video, you know, to feed the plant. So feeding that plant, should give me a bunch of tomatillos. Yeah, I've got one of them worms on here somewhere. He may have been the one I've already gotten off, because usually I don't see but maybe one. The birds usually take care of them. Because I just see where he's eating on that and on this side of it a little bit. But I don't see the worm. So maybe he's gone. They're usually hard to see because they're green just like the stem of the plant. But usually by the time you notice that they've been chewing and eating leaves, they get big enough that you don't, if you see them, you can get them off your plant because they're unmistakable. You know, I don't see him. So I think maybe I got him already. Well, look at there. I didn't notice that either. There's the first eggplants on these on this one. Well, the lighting is not very good, so I can't tell what I'm showing you. I think I'm going to go check on those other ones around here. See how big they've gotten since I videoed them last. Oh yeah. Look at there. Well, I can't tell what I'm showing you here. But there's an eggplant in there. There's the one there that we saw yesterday. There's two more. Well, my camera's not focusing very well. Right there. And one right there. And a bunch of them started down in there. So, yeah, that one's the one that had so many little eggplants on it when it was so hot. But they should get a lot bigger now since it's cooled off. And there's one down there. Can't tell if I'm showing you that or not. And then there's one right there. So, but anyway, I just wanted to get on here and show you the dish pans that I neglected to show you yesterday, or when I did that other video. And I'll let you see me harvest a few okra. I'll probably eat them for dinner tonight, cook them with whatever else I'm going to eat. But I'm loving that. All my eggplants putting out some eggplant finally. And I hope I'm not making you too dizzy with this camera. I'm taking another look at these okra plants as I walk by them, because I'll be picking some of that squash in another day or so. I mean, look at that. That looks good to me. They're not big enough to cut though. So, I love yellow squash. But anyway, with that, my AC is running like crazy. But look at there, all my knockout roses are blooming. Oh, that's beautiful. I love knockout roses, and they're about the only one that will survive here in north central Texas is a knockout rose bush, because they can struggle through the heat and then come back to life as soon as they get water. Now, I do have a yellow rose in the front in the rock garden, and it's been there for many, many years, and it's not very big, but it does put out yellow roses. And I say it's the yellow rose of Texas. And I said one day, you know, maybe if we get enough moisture, that it'll put out a ton of roses just like these knockout roses do. But with that, I'm going to bid you a farewell for today. Please like, share my videos, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to become a Patreon, go to www.patreon.com/join/Linda Hauser and become a patron of mine and help support the channel. And with that, you have a blessed day.